It's nice to be mad and sit here and talk to yourself. Okay, that's on. What's going on here? Let me just change my dashboard. This is a test. Testing Restream. That's what I'm doing here. Testing. And we'll update that. And then we'll go to Chanel. Well, that's starting to look reasonable anyway. Don't know what it looks like. I hope I'm recording at the same time. Anyone out there using Restream? Because I would like to know if it's working. And it seems to be working there. I don't know what's happening here. I'm just going over to Mixer at the moment. Manage my channel. What's happening? Am I live on Mixer? Stream setup, broadcast. Dun, dun. Oh dear. Just drives you nuts, all these different things, but it'd be good when we get it all up and running. No one's following me yet on Mixer. Well, that's okay. Not too worried about that. Primo Deluxe, hello. This is an impromptu. I'm just trying to set up Restream so I can stream to my YouTube channel, to Twitch and Mixer together. Any help would be gratefully appreciated. It's coming offline, but I don't know if I'm offline or online because, you know, where's OBS? Because everything is slow down here. So I'm guessing, I'm hoping it's working. There's somebody, that's good. Cannot find my channel on Mixer, which is a real bummer. Where am I? Featured, follow. Ah, here we go. Following, I'm not following anything. I hope everyone had a good day anyway. Regardless of where you are or what you did, it would be good to know you're all well. Oh, YouTube doesn't look as if it's doing much. Twitch seems to be going. I'm just viewing. I've never tried to stream. Oh, mate, it's fun. It's fun. I've just got my wife starting to stream with me too. It's enjoyable to watch her take on a new hobby. And it's all trending. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I'm actually, I'm wrapped. I am on Mixer. Very, very stilted, but that's okay. Now, if I can work out how I get onto YouTube, I would be a happy chappy. Yeah, it's fun viewing though, isn't it? I think it's going to be the TV of the future, Primo. I really do. We run normally... oh, there you go. You've been watching the woodwork. I was going to say we do a couple of woodworking shows. I do one on Monday. My wood-turning mate does one on today, actually, Wednesday. And then we've got the joint one on Saturday, which is really, really cool. But I'm trying to get it so we can go across a few more platforms. And it's going to save me heaps. Because what I've been doing is doing a stream and then taking up and re-editing it for YouTube. But if I can stream directly onto YouTube, that is going to be absolutely marvellous. G'day, Ray. Oh dear. How you going, mate? I should get that old anchor. I'll see if I can find that old anchor plane. Wait a tick, I'll just... This is going to be Theo's plane. Oh, dear. If I can find it. Oh, I have got a plethora of them down here. Oh, that's... oh, no. There's a brilliant one. It's even better than the anchor one. There you go. I don't have all sharpener because he throws bits around, as you well know. There you go. That's plain. I'll let him play with that one. He's not touching any of my good ones. Well, that's all right, mate. You can still watch it. It'll still be up there for you to look at. And I'll pull bits and pieces down. Can you, I forgot to ask, can you get Westlink, which is the WA regional TV station? I think you said you couldn't. It's on Fox 602. And I'm just piling a heap of episodes over to them today. I was just doing some editing. Oh. Yeah, I know it is. It's fun. And don't forget, you've got to pick all your planes up. Oh, what a score. What are they? They're records? Or are they Stanleys or what? I'll come over. I haven't been over in the West for a long time. Oh, mate, you're a man after my own heart. We've got, well, actually, because of what we do with video, I think I've got 18 TVs here. But the only thing we watch on TV is the NRL, and the rest of the time we watch Netflix or streaming. Now, I can get everything happening, but I can't get YouTube back. So I'm going to have to look into that. Mixer seems to be working all right, very slow, but that's okay. Yeah, Ray, or whoever else watches us on Saturday, we have worked the mic issue out. I'm hoping we're going to use a standalone mic, not these lapel mics that we have. So I've got a Zero XY microphone set up that'll sit just in front of Theo's lathe, but he's not allowed to put crap all over it like he did to his keyboard today. He was pumped. He was pumped. He rang me up after the stream. He said, oh, he said, it was so good. It was great to see people having fun. Yeah, I think I was with Stan for a bit, but Netflix seems to do me. Like, honestly, I'm so tired at the end of the day, I watch half a movie. Oh, I watched a good one. Well, it was over 3 days. I finished it about an hour ago. It was called, I think, Stonehenge Asylum or Stoneheath Asylum. It was based on a Edgar Allan Poe story, and oh, gee, it was good. And yeah, it just had twists and turns in it, and very, very interesting. What have we got? Netflix, Amazon Prime once they come out. Hey, when's Amazon Prime meant to be coming out? Is that in the next, is it before the end of the year? Don't know. Looking forward to that. I'm hoping, you most likely see, you can see the TV screen in front of me. I've got it on 3 levels. This is when I'm using it as a computer. And then when I'm actually streaming, I drop it back down. But soon I had to get this. Prime Video's already here. Oh, okay, I'll look at that one. This is one of the planes. Where are we? This is one of the planes. Not sure if you can work out its brand. Hang on, can I open that? What happens? Does it open in OBS or does it open in... Oh no, it opens in Google. Hang on, I'll just... yeah, it's a Stanley... What is it? 49, I think. It's Philister, moving Philister. Now, I'll double check that, hang on. Stanley 49. Boom, boom. Images. No, it's not a 40. It might be a 70. Was it a 71? Oh, look, there's so many. I used to know them all. There you go. I'll put in Stanley Philister. There they are. Has anyone got one with a number on it? That's what I want. Gumtree. Oh, great. Yeah, give us a number. There we go. 78. There you go, mate. It's a Stanley 78. They're quite good. They don't have the weight of Terry's moving Philister, obviously. And I can't seem to get the same cut I can with Terry's, but they're not a bad little plane. And the snub nose on the front, they allow you to do blind dados, because the blade, it's almost like a chisel plane. The blade will go up with about 3/16, quarter of an inch of the end of the trench, which is good. Bower Power, g'day mate. It's 20 minutes to 4 in the morning. Yes, I'm stopping by to say hi. Have a good night, everyone. Mate, I would be fast asleep, cuddled up to my pillow at that time of the morning. And Bob's snoring next to me, no doubt. Yeah, no, you don't need a Gordon, an H&T Gordon. Stick with that one. Oh. So, Bower and Primo, what, you just, you're night owls, or do you work at night to have these hours, or you just can't sleep and you thought, oh, see what else is happening in the world? Well, it's good to know I'm on Mixer. I don't know what that one is there. Up all night, sleep during the day, up at night. Oh, okay. I've got a son like that. Actually, it's really funny because he lived in Ottawa for the last 10 years. And he's just come home, and he used to be like that. He'd sleep most of the day and be up most of the night. And I said to my wife when he came back, I thought, oh, geez, I can't put up with that. But it's beautiful because he's kept exactly the same sleep pattern, except now he sleeps all through the night and he's awake all through the day. So that's a bonus. He's in Sydney at the moment, which is about 1,000 kilometres, or what's that, 600 miles south. And he's just hurt his leg, poor bugger. So I don't know what he's going to do. I hope he comes back up here for a bit of R&R. That'd be nice to see him. Total night owl, Bower. I must admit, I am more of a night... Well, not now, because I'm old and grey. When I was younger, if I worked shift work, I much preferred the afternoon to really early morning shifts than having to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work. Oh, no. Once I'm awake, that's it, but waking me up early in the morning. Now, I think 8:30 is a really sensible time to get out of bed. I did get out of bed earlier than that, but it would be nice. So much to do, it's good. Well, I think I'll work that out. I've just got to work out why I'm not going onto YouTube. I'll just refresh that and see what happens. Absolutely nothing. What happens if I press... Nothing's happening there either. My channel, there you go. And we'll go manage videos. I don't know if you can see, you most likely can't see this. Oh, well, look at that. What? Come back here. That was interesting. I just saw that I was live on YouTube. Live now. Oh, well, I'm impressed. There you go. Well, everyone on YouTube, g'day, how are you? I haven't worked out chat yet. I'm trying to get it all together. So this is me actually live. And I haven't got my woodworking gear on, as I've been saying. I have just been, something happened then. Well, I don't know, I'll find what platform it came up on. It's been and gone. Ah, g'day CCPPT. Welcome to the chat room. This is informal, but it is working. Now I can get chats. I don't know, are you, all you guys, all you folk that I'm chatting to, am I chatting to you on Twitch or am I chatting to you on Mixer and YouTube? Is everybody, oh, what's going on there? Because I want to know if I can get, they said apparently on, oh, I just hit myself, on restream.com, dashboard that I can get chat actually into the screen, but I don't know. I've got to work on that, and we'll see what's going to happen. Twitch. I'm on Twitch. Yeah, it looks like you're all on Twitch, which means that I've got good folk on YouTube. Hang on, I'll just open YouTube up and see if there's a chat screen in that. Oh, look at that! Twitch. I'm on Twitch. Yeah, it looks like... Whoa, wait a minute. I'm talking to myself. Wait a minute. Good folk on... There we go. I've just got YouTube up. So, Danny, g'day, mate. How are you? Victor, hello. James, hello. Sean, New Zealand, hello. James. Oh, I've already said hello. Yeah, I'll say hello to you twice. Holmesy, g'day. Greetings from Greece. Okay, I'm getting feedback somewhere. You're coming through loud and clear. Well, thanks, Tim. I appreciate that. I've just found chat, so I haven't been ignoring you. Oh, this is exciting. I'm finding out new things. Oh, hang on. There you go. Now, live chat is that... Oh, no, that's live chat on... I don't know if that's live chat on... Ray, you're not on YouTube at all? Because you're coming through on this other chat panel that's coming up, which could mean that I've actually cracked it and I'm getting all the chat. See you next time. Gotta cook dinner. Holmesy, I'll catch you later. Greg, g'day from Adelaide. Joseph, g'day from Belgium. Oh, this is awesome. G'day, where in Australia do you live? At home? No, Smarty. Brisbane. Kaboo Tractors, I'm in Brizzy. Hi from Romania. Well, this is going to be fun on Saturday. I hope you're going to join us on Saturday. I've got, for those that aren't on Twitch and don't know, oh, you were on YouTube. Thanks, Ray. It's a bit delayed. Yeah, we can work on that. I'm a bit delayed. What do they call it? Arrested development. Yeah, people on YouTube, we do a joint stream, woodturning mate of mine, Theo, the woodturner. We do a joint stream on Saturdays for, I think, 3 hours. And then I do one on Monday for 4 hours. And then Theo does another one on Wednesdays for 3 or 4 hours. He said he reckons he could do 4 hours, so we'll see how he goes. That'd be interesting. So it'd be great to have you along. The more the merrier. And Bob the Wonder Dog, he's generally here. There he is, having a sleep. Okay. Let me see if I'll just see if I can find out where that voice is coming from. Oh. Oh, that's all right. That's coming out of my computer, so I'll have that fixed at some time later on. Did you work out what... Yeah, look, mate, I reckon that platter that he made, he's going to bring it over on Saturday, so I'll have a real good look. But to me, it looked like Vic Ash. But, you know, it could have been one of those timbers that you just sort of pick up along the way. I'm not looking in the camera at the moment because I'm trying to find chat again. I've lost it. Oh dear. Is there a way I can separate chat out? I don't know. I do that, that disappears totally, which is not what I want. Where's YouTube gone again? YouTube, come back. There you go. Stanley 79, that was it. Thanks, James. Have I said good day to the Czech Republic? Victor, I think I have. Yeah, they're a good little plane, aren't they? No, I've done all those. Do you use much red gum? Yes, and I love Theo the Woodturner. Can you please make more videos with him? Yes, we are, Kim. We're doing, as I said, Saturday streams out of here. The reason we do the streams out of here rather than going to his place is we've got one of his lathes set up over there, and it's easier for him to come over here than me to cart all my stuff over to his place, because I never know what I'm going to be using next. So yeah, every Saturday for 3 hours we do a joint one that he does his Wednesday one, which is really good. I'm going to need another screen here. Toxic Wanderer, g'day, how are ya? Welcome to the chat. All right, so that's it. I'm all good. Do you use any regum? Look, honestly, I try and stay away from the hardwoods Komodo. I've used it in the past. In fact, I've got a quasi-Federation style sideboard, which I made a couple of decades ago, and it's Red River gum. And the reason I made it out of this particular piece of Red River was the bird's eye in it is absolutely fantastic, but it takes 2 people to pick it up. It looks really light, but oh my goodness, it's heavy. My preferred timbers, I think I use, my favourite all time at the moment is Spanish cedar or Mexicana cedarella. Queensland maple, use a fair bit of that. I went into the timber shed the other day. I was looking for something. What was I doing? Oh, for those of you watching Monday stream, I was looking for a bit of jarrah to put around the chessboard. I'll show you the chessboard we're making, if I can find it, that we're making. Whoops. Ray, where did I put that chessboard? Oh, goodness. I've got no flipping idea. Well, we are making a chessboard. It's just... Oh, here. No, that's not it. Where did I put it? Anyway, I was looking for some jarrah because I thought, oh, I'm sure... I can't find the... Oh, there it is. I was looking for some jarrah because I knew I had some and I was going to use that, but I couldn't find it, and I found some blackwood instead, which is what I'm going to put around, whoops, this chessboard. And then after I finish that stream, that's the chessboard we're making at the moment. It's New Guinea walnut, European birch, and the stringing we handmade. Only you can't see it because my close-up camera's not on. And that was black bean, silver ash and jarrah. And then these bits of blackwood are going to go around the edge and frame it with a solid edge. So anyway, when I finished streaming, I went back in the timber shed, which is an absolute schmozzle. And I found, I reckon there's got to be half, maybe, or 3/4 of a cube of jarrah in there. Huge boards, all 3-4 metres long, 300 wide. So I might start making a bit more jarrah furniture, because jarrah's a beautiful timber. I like working with that. What's happening here? Philip, you want some jarrah? How much? Where do you live? Cuffy's woodwork. Damn, the figure in the walnut looks pretty sweet to me. Yes, it is. It's, oh, no, I'll have to go next door to get it. But yeah, I've got a fair bit of that, and I've got it in solid. I've got a cabinet that, what's that one? Oh, hang on, I'll just flick this around. Oh, and you can, there's a one here sort of, oh, hang on, I'll take this off. We'll go, which camera will we use? This is on the run. I'll go close-up camera, which is that one, which you can't see anything with. And I'll show you this one. Whoop. There we go. So gonna, okay, that cabinet there with that circle in it, that New Guinea walnut, and then the front of it's Queensland walnut, and that circle is Amboyna, which is a burl that grows on the side of the New Guinea rosewood tree. And I've got to make a stand for that because I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I was going to put it in the house as a tool cabinet Because those of you that don't know, I've also got another show that I do inside the house. It was called on YouTube Room for Woodwork, but I'm going to change it to Woodworking Masterclass Unplugged. And I've got a space in my bedroom. It's 6 foot by 5 foot, or 1.8 by 1.5 metres. I've got a bench in there. I've got a tool chest, and I make full-size furniture there. And I'm planning on streaming out of there before the end of September. I've just got to set some... Oh, g'day, Phil. Well, g'day, Dave. Phil says hello. How you going, mate? Hey, it was all your fault. You started streaming and got me into it. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. I've just bought some new cameras. I'm waiting for... This is what I use to change all my cameras around. It's called a Stream Deck. So I'm just waiting for a new one of those to come in. And what else? Oh, an Elgato capture card, because I'm running 2 webcams there, Logitech 922s, and a Sony Procam NX70, which I've got 3 of those around here that I do the TV show with. Oh, where are we? I'm trying to catch up with all this chat. It's good. Which is best platform to be on? I don't know. I don't know, Toxic. Whatever one floats your boat. Try Twitch. I haven't. Let me have a look at Mixer. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Mixer. It's only new. It used to be Beam, but Microsoft just bought it or something, and they've renamed it Mixer, but it's only very, very new. I think it's only 3 or 4 months old, if that. Stick with Twitch. If it works, stick with it. It's my philosophy. Find something that works and stick with it. Ah, dear. How do I deal with mould growing on hardwood when drying? Kim, honestly, I don't think I have that issue, because it gets so flippin' hot here. I've got 6, maybe 8 cubic metres of blackwood out in the front yard drying at the moment. I haven't, and you air dry it, so if you put sticks between it, I use 1-inch square sticks, and you put that and you stack the boards like that, so you get the airflow coming through it. I don't really have a problem with mould. I've got a couple of cubes of coachwood and American oak outside as well, and no, it's not a problem that I have, thankfully. Even if it rains, it'll only sit on the surface, and then, you know, the wind and the temperature will get rid of it. So I don't really have that problem. I guess I'm lucky. Well, whereabouts are you? Do you suffer from mould on hardwoods? If you keep them wet, I suppose they do. Whereabouts do you get your Queensland maple from? It's gold. I have got... I'll see if I can find it for you. Dear, oh dear. Boom. Oh, most likely you can't find it, because I've got so much crap here I've got to tidy up. But, oh, there you go. That's whoever mentioned the veneer before. There you go. That's a bit of the New Guinea walnut veneer. But the maple, I just happened to be at the right place at the right time, and the Pope came to visit Australia. This is a few years ago now, and a friend of mine was, in fact, well, a friend of mine and 2 or 3 people that I know went down to the big cathedral in Sydney, St Mary's, and did a massive amount of work. And I don't know who built the chair, but they built a chair for the Pope to sit on, and they bought, I think it was the best part of a cubic metre of really ultra high figured Queensland maple to build this chair out of, and I just happened to be in the timber yard when the rest came back, and I bought it, and I reckon I'd have just over a cube of a metre, and it's all 6 metre long, anything from 320 wide down to 180 wide, 42 mil rough sawn. Oh, I'm not good enough to make something out of it, but when I get good enough, I'll make something out of it. Oh, geez, it's nice. So, yeah, where do I get my maple from? It just depends. At the moment, I don't need any because I've got a shed full of it. What happened to room for woodwork? Yeah, Rico, it's still going. It's just that I've been sidetracked with doing this streaming, but hopefully I'm going to get back into it and do live streams out of there. Also, there's some projects that I did down here in the shed that would be well suited for room for woodwork. And, oh, case in point would be the chessboard that we're just finishing off making down here. You could quite easily, make that in a very small room, because I've just edited the making of that for a TV show, and so it's fresh in my mind. What did I need? I used a straight edge, some sticky tape, a knife, and some glue. There you go. That was all I needed. So you could basically make that in the kitchen table, and there's a couple of jigs. That'll start to get serialised on YouTube this coming week. So hope you enjoy that. Okay, what are we doing here? Sorry, Phil, what's that? I watched Dave too. I mentioned you to him. You know, we've never met. We've spoken a lot, but we've never actually met in real life. I have been at the same place as him, but we didn't know each other. You didn't know that, did you, Dave? Because you did the Powermatic, if you're watching, you did the Powermatic release at Carbotech in Brisbane whenever it came out, and I was there noshing back all the free stuff. So we were at the same place. Kim, thanks for your answer. We're in Auckland, and it has ruined a little stack of good New Zealand native hardwoods. What have you got over there? You've got Cowrie, which is gorgeous, and Rimu. Is Rimu? Have you got Rimu over there? I know it's, I think, or it might be Fiji I'm thinking of, but it's a beautiful timber. Yeah, put sticks in there to let the air flow through. I tried to put it in the sun, but it didn't like it, and it split down the middle. Yeah, the rule of thumb with drying timber too, Kim, is for every inch of timber, so if it's 2 inches or 3 inches, it's a year outside if you're going to air dry it. And I much prefer air-dried timber to kiln-dried. There's a massive debate you can have about that. But to me, air-dried is still natural. It's still got life in it, whereas kiln-dried, it's dead. It just becomes a material, not a living thing. I know I'm getting all esoteric on you, but that's just the way I feel. And so if you're air-drying it, it is a year per inch and then a year for luck. So if you've got 1 inch boards, kick them outside for 2 years. 2 inch boards, keep them outside for 3 years. In fact, a mate of mine, he makes ukuleles, and he came around and got some of the blackwood I had the other day. And what did he say? He, oh, that's right, he did whatever he was doing. And he said, oh, it's not dry yet. I said, mate, I told you it wasn't dry. It's only been sitting out there for 9 months. And ukulele that he makes, he machines it down, or sands it down, to 2.5 mil, which is just under 1/8 of an inch. So it's most likely, oh, I don't know, what's that? 30 seconds or something or other? Wouldn't have a clue. No, be less than that. Anyway, very thin. And he said it was fine, and then he took one more cut, and it just rolled up like a spiral noodle. So, yeah, you got to let it dry and let all the stresses come out of the fibres. That's the other thing. With kiln drying, in my limited knowledge base, you pull all the moisture out of it, and then you inject steam in it, which equalises the moisture, but that still doesn't allow all the movement, the stressing, de-stressing, turning, and whatever else is going to do to happen, and time takes that. So there we go. Drying wood sounds like making wine. Yes, cheaper too. Woodworking masterclass, say something. What do I want to say? Goodness gracious, all these emails that have just come up. This is all new to me, this platform. Hide that. No, I don't want to hide chat. I've hidden chat. How do I get it back? There you go. Goodness gracious me. I'll sort this out soon. One of these days. Oh, and my wife streams too, so if there's anyone there that likes embroidery or quilt making or anything like that, she hasn't worked out her time, so I think she's going to do a Tuesday, and she does some great stuff, and another friend comes out and works with her as well, which is really good. I don't know what's happening with this screen. It's going. How do I get rid of that? Boom. Does that work? No, that doesn't work. I don't know. I've got something up here that's cut half my chat out, and I can't, for the life of me, work out what it is. But not to worry. Well, I'm going to get excommunicated, and this. What have we got here? Sorry, mate. It's about 2 minutes long, and whatever. Mum has a slab of jarrah that my grandfather cut down about 40 years ago. Well, mate, it'd be nice and dry now. When he was working for Calm in Western Australia, quite heavy bit of timber. It is heavy, but oh, gee, it machines nicely. It comes off the blade of a hand plane nicely. It machines nicely. And it's just so well behaved. And if you get the tiger stripe jarrah with the black in it, oh, that's gorgeous. I've got a little antique tea cabinet I made years ago in the house, and it's jarrah, tiger stripe. Oh, gee, it's nice. So I went through a phase, and I think I'm still in it, apart from one digression, where if you want a brown piece of furniture, I'll make it out of brown timber. If you want a red piece of furniture, I'll make it out of red timber. I don't like staining. The big exception is I love Van Dyke crystals, which I will be using on, I think we're going to use, here's another thing Theo and I were doing on, whoops, oh geez, I just trod on the chessboard. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to make the spiral legs for this yet, but it's what I call a bonbon table. So it has 3 legs coming out here, and it sits there, and you just put sweets or chocolates in there and just sits next to the lounge room. That, I don't know, I'll see with Theo, but I would like to do that one with Van Dyke crystals, which is absolutely just a gorgeous brown colour. And while we're down here, this is a music stand we're doing on the Saturday show as well. I've got to make the frame up. Crikey, I better do that tomorrow. And then on Saturday, Theo's going to be turning some really fine little plugs, so we can swivel it and stop it and everything like that. Warcraft Superfella. Oh, Warcraft Warlord. Thank you. Was that? Oh, I'm looking at 3 different platforms here. It's doing my head in. Welcome to the workshop anyway. Rico, yes, what's the best tools you need for woodworking when you get started? Do you want machines or do you want hand tools? Tell me what you want to do and I'll tell you which ones to start with. And also, what do you want to make? If you want to make furniture, it's a different set of tools to if you want to do DIY, and that's a different set of tools to if you want to make boxes. So really, it depends on what you want to do. No matter what you're going to do, one thing you will need, and I would recommend, is a good quality block plane. This is a block plane. They're various sizes and makes and what have you. This is an old Stanley one, which I can't give you the close-up, but that's an old Stanley. That's an 060. You can possibly pick them up on auction sites for, you know, 40, 50 bucks, even $60 is good value. I prefer the older ones to the newer ones. The newer ones are made in Mexico. Nothing wrong with that at all, except I don't think the finish is as good as the ones that are either made in the UK or made in America. And if you want the Lamborghini Rolls Royce of block planes, That's that chap there. That's a Veritas NX60. And if you want to go wooden, oh, this is an H&T Gordon one, which is actually a palm smoother. It's a lot smaller than the block planes, but I think, for my taste anyway, I prefer this one to the block plane that H&T Gordon make. Oh. Okay, what are the basic hand planes to have in your toolbox if you make furniture? Okay, look, honestly, Kim, you can get away with a block plane, as I just said, definitely. And a number 7, which is that one there. That's for shooting your boards and getting them nice and flat. And then a smaller one. Now, my preference is a 5 1/4, which I think Veritas still make a 5 1/4, or you can pick them up on eBay. They're not that common, but a number 3 is pretty common. And so if you had a block plane, a number 7 and a number 3, honestly, that's all you need to get you going. And it's all I had for a long, long time. All these behind me, yes, they do get used, but if I didn't have them, and I had those 3 planes I've got in front of me, no, not the 3 I've got in front of me, a number 7, a number 3 and a block plane, I can still make really nice furniture with the 3 of those. So they're the ones, if you're kicking off, I'd say, and some good chisels. Good, not cheap chisels, get some good chisels. Where are we here? The only problem with it these days is that, this is Ray talking about his Jarrah, I think, in her old house where her ex is living, and highly likely we'll never see it again. Well, that's sad. Perhaps he might have a garage sale, mate, and you can go and buy it incognito. You're welcome, Kim. Just going to flick over to Mixer and see what's happening here. All right. Okay, well, that's good. Well, thank you, everyone that's just dropped in on that little impromptu setup to see if it'll work. I better go up and have some dinner now, because I did tell my good lady wife I'd be up at 6:30, not thinking it was going to work. Frodo, 98, hello, welcome to the workshop. Unfortunately, I'm just about to go. Oh, here we go. What's that, James? I have a Falcon 5, used it as a scrub plane. Should really find another 5. Hey, that is an excellent idea. I've got, oh, well, that's obviously a proper designated scrub plane there. But like you, I made a scrub plane out of a number 4. Personally, I don't like the number 4s for furniture making, except in this case by using a scrub. They just seem a bit too heavy, and again, it's just my opinion and that doesn't count for much, but the number 4 was the plane they made to try and suit everything, and really it doesn't do anything. For me, it's too big. When you're bearing in mind you're making smaller pieces of furniture, it's too big for a smoothing plane and heavy. A number 3 is quite nice. It's not long enough for a number 7 when you're shooting a board, so you get undulations. But they make great scrub planes, and that was a footprint. So I've got a few different brands there. It's 5:15 for me. Rico. Oh, mate, well, either go to bed or get up, one or the other one. Oh, the best hand tools for making boxes? Definitely block plane. Depending on what your feel is, Japanese saw, or a nice Western gent saw. And I would say that'd be about it. Oh, yeah, and the hand router. You can get old ones and new ones. These are really quite handy. That's a new Veritas one. And, oh, that's a an old Stanley. And the reason I bought the new Veritas was it was only a few dollars more than what these are now going for on eBay. You used to be able to pick these up for $50, but they're around the $200 mark now. But I'm going to start doing box making too, Kim. So if you want to watch that, that'll be good. Enjoy your dinner, mate. Thanks, Andrew, I will. Yeah, I'm going to do box making later on. Have we got any boxes there? No, they're over there. We did a shell inlay in a box not long ago. I'm just looking to where that is. Here's one shell inlay that we did. Again, you haven't got the... But these are really fun to make. And there's no hinges. It's just lined on the inside like that. So we might do one of those pretty soon, Kim. That's it. All right, where's what? Right. All right, well, thank you everyone for that wonderful reception. It's blown me away. I can go up all the hypo now and tell my wife what's going on, and she'll be wanting to stream too. Any lamps or clocks in the making? Yes, Philip. I think Theo talked about a lamp the other day, and we got a shell borer, which is most likely back out near my lathe. It's a big long thing for boring the centre up the lamp so you can run the coax up. So that's coming up. I'll mention it to Theo and see what he can do. But that's about it. All right. Well, good night. God bless. Everyone have a great time. Enjoy your woodwork. And I would look forward to seeing you on Saturday, and we'll try a tri-stream. And if you can't make a Saturday, I look forward to seeing you, when? Monday? Yeah, Monday. In the meantime, if you've got any questions, hello, Darth, how you going? Whereabouts in Canada? My son was at Ottawa. If you want, drop me a line at admin@woodworkingmasterclass.com.au or woodworkingmasterclass@gmail.com, whichever's easiest for you. See you next evening stream. Yep. I put myself into it now. I've got to come down and do evening streams. Alberta. Oh, there you go. Good. Thanks for that. All right. Right now, though, I might do it, yeah, just sort of a Q&A in the evenings, because honestly, my evening streams, I'm just about knackered. That's why I like streaming in the morning when I've got good energy. So we're bringing our grandkids up, and I'll tell you what, they drain it out here. 12 and 13. Yeah. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. Thanks a lot. Hello, Tarantula from exotic Canberra. Oh, mate, is it cold down there at the moment? There's a wood show going down there too soon, isn't there? Because Theo was going to go to it. So if you go to the wood show down there, you'll be able to meet Theo. Well, that'll give him a thrill. Someone actually wants to talk to him. All right. Now, better go. I'll get shot. Thanks so much. I'll catch you next stream. What's that? Translator, yep. Oh, translator. Sorry. There you go. All right. Thank you so much. Bye for now.